Hey, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. We have a new Mythic rank best of one standard deck for everyone today. Something that I can almost guarantee you've not seen before, unless you're a longtime viewer of the channel. Simba's favorite deck. He is going wild for this one. It is a Boros aggro build, and again, maybe something that you're not accustomed to, right? We're going a different direction here with a few older cards, but very strong mechanics that weren't super strong when they were brand new. But now that we have the introduction of some of the new cards from the latest sets, it really does help boost up those older mechanics. So bringing life into some old cards that just never got to see the light of day, right? Anywho, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Help us beat up that YouTube algorithm. We're gonna break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase all of this within the gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world. No joke. And then we'll wrap up with a pack opening, of course, right? Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Let's go! Okay, here's the deck. Back to school, right? We're taking YouTube back to school today with the Learn mechanic. And the deck revolves around Retriever Phoenix, 4 mana, as a 2/2 with flying and haste. When it enters the battlefield, if you've cast it, you can learn. Learn is an older mechanic that we're taking advantage of here today. And as long as it is in your graveyard, if you would learn, you may instead return it to the battlefield, which is what it is all about skis. So learn is a mechanic that is from Strixhaven. It allows us access to our sideboard, grabbing lessons from the sideboard, right? We can also discard and draw from our hand if we so choose instead, right? You get the choice between the two of those things, either pulling a lesson in which you are allowed 7 from your sideboard, or again, that discard and draw effect. New to the party is the Illuminator Bertuzio, for 2 mana as a 1/1 with double strike, and whenever it becomes a target of a spell, you will connive. This is fantastic. Connive is draw and discard, allowing you to draw beforehand or before that discard is super powerful because you might draw Phoenix. If it's already in your hand, well, send that bad boy to the graveyard, right? And hopefully you're going to bring that back through the learn ability along the way, which is made possible through enthusiastic study. For 3 mana at instant speed, target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until the end of turn with the learn. So what's really cool about this, okay, right? So, Illuminator is out on 2, study on 3, that triggers the connive, you toss the Phoenix, then the learn triggers, bringing back the Phoenix. So now you have a 2/2 with flying and haste in play on turn 3 that typically would not enter until turn 4. Cool beans. You'll also have a Vitruzio, which gets the connive +1/+1. It's a 2/2. And then we'll receive the +3/+1, bringing it to the 5/3 mark, which is, dare I say, absolutely goofy because it has double strike and it has trample. That's 10, 12 damage on turn 3. Good luck, bros. Of course, we fill around the edges of this with more learn, another very cool playline that we can focus on, as there is not just one, but a Professor of Symbology on turn 2 as a 2/1 when it enters the battlefield. Learn. Phoenix is in hand. Boom, you go to the graveyard, Phoenix. And then turn 3, maybe we have Ignis Inspiration, 3 damage to a creature of theirs or to their person. We get the learn, Phoenix back in play. Or my favorite on 3 as well, the Sparring Regimen. When it enters the battlefield, learn, Phoenix back into play, and then whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature and untap it, which is really quite interesting there, right? So that Phoenix is going to get bigger, it's going to get badder every time it attacks, and it can defend, which is quite nice. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I don't know why that's in my head. I think I must have seen a commercial, and it is locked in there. But the Hopeful Initiate, this is my nickname for it now. And it is a 1/2 with training. We can pay 3 to remove 2 +1/+1 counters on it to destroy target artifact or enchantment. These counters are added to creatures, very easily through the Sparring Regimen. The Initiate itself has the training ability, and of course the Angel Fire Ignition can push up with the 2+1/+1 counters. And then if we really, really need expanded anatomy for those 2+1/+1 counters as well to destroy, again, artifacts or enchantments, which, you know, make up a good portion of the current meta. We have protection through the shelter, which will trigger the connive if we need. Very, very nice. Removal, play with fire, 2 damage to any target. If it was a player, scry 1. The inspiration is also any target, so if we don't need to remove creatures, it's very, very nice to use this as a little bit of extended reach on your opponent's health points to bring them down to 0. Angel Fire Ignition, you know, I mentioned the 2+1/+1 counters, but you'll also gain Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. Oh my lord! Until the end of turn, and don't forget you can recast it from the graveyard for 1 additional mana through the flashback. What a fantastic card. So, you know, you can see how easy it is to get in damage consistently to your opponent. Don't forget about Den of the Bugbear, Cave of the Frost Dragon as additional attackers as lands. We have Seed of the Empire as removal, 4 damage to attacking or blocking creature. This is really good when we have trample, because that trample damage, if it's a chump blocker, is still going to get through. Ooh-wee! And that's going to be unsuspected damage. Plus, we have the Defiance as those 2/1/1 haste attackers, which is really quite interesting as well. So, you know, one of my favorite decks right now is the back to school, you know, alternative Boros aggro. And, you know, I think I'd actually rather go this way than the Reiju, just for the sake of being original. The sideboard, you know, there's not much here. You know, Exhibition's fantastic, 7 mana, 2/1, 3/2, 4/4, just filling up the field state. We have the Anatomy, which triggers the, you know, Illuminator. 2+1/+1 counters, giving it Vigilance, which is nice. Summoning, worst case scenario, you know, you just make a body. Artifact removal, 1 damage, which is quite nice as well. More removal through reduce memory. Exile anything. It's gonna, its controller will create a 3/2, I should say. Draw the land through environmental sciences, grab some life, and my favorite, the academic probation, which maybe we should just run more of this because it's going to get you the wins. It's going to gain you that extra turn. If your opponent has a blocker, if they have a spell that could, you know, maybe like a Brutal Cathar, you can stop that, take another turn, take the win, right? Easy peasy. You know, you love to see it. So that's kind of the sideboard, what we're working with. If we're not learning the Phoenix into play, and, you know, we're not always doing that, but the majority of the time we will be. You know, the cards are still here in case you need them, you know, for the individual matchups that you may find yourself in. So make sure to like the video, help support, and beat up that YouTube algorithm. After today's gameplay footage, we're going to wrap up with a Midnight Hunt set booster pack opening, and hopefully I've been saying it for a while, we've not gotten it yet, but we will. A meat hunt. Meat hunt. That's what I feel like I'm on, is a meat hunt. The meat hook hunt. Oh, Lord. I'm hitting it out of the park today. Anywho, let's play some Magic. All right, we're going first here. Nothing crazy good in hand. I almost don't know if we keep this. Land is good. We have removal and scry. I think it's fine. I guess. I'm a little nervous, but I think it's okay. I really do just want the scry here. It's as simple as that. Creature can definitely stay. Just a small indie client, that's all. I do like the new user interface, though. Like, it seems more crisp. Fading Hope for the scry. I think that's fine. Let's try it. There's only one way that it's... I mean, I'm sure they have removal. They already know we have it, so let's just feed it to them. There was this as an option, but I think, you know, it is what it is, right? Now they could play a creature, and you actually might get to remove that creature instead, and I think that would be beneficial. WD-40 that, dude. There's more counter magic in hand here, I think. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. We're a few out from the exhibition, but it could be worse, right? It could be worse. I mean, it's not a bad card to have. I'm going to take the exhibition. You know, we take that 3/2 token and they Fading Hope it. And then what do we get, right? Expressive Iteration. What a great card. So looking at the top 3, 1 into hand, 1 into library, 1 into exile to play this turn. Looks like it will be a Soaring Cité. Cité! It's going to be a white source. And I think I actually maybe just swing in here. I mean, they're not countering a channel. Let's hit for 2. Maybe it draws a Fading Hope out. There was no stoppage, so I don't think they've got anything. Have anything. Tap land. Broken car. This feels so weird. An enchantment is the thing. Have removal. Yeah. I guess our own removal is good. This discard and draw is not ideal. Removal also not ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Untapped land for a mascot exhibition. No, but this is actually pretty cool. We like the professor. Where's the phoenixes? Right? Where are you? They probably have interaction, so I don't want to Angel Fire. Let's just keep building field status. They themselves channel a Defiance. Iki is active. Just that summoning sickness. Another expressive. You know, really good card advantage here. We haven't seen a single Phoenix. It's literally what the deck's built around. Otherwise, it's just a bad Boros Learn deck. We'll take the damage. Plenty of life here to play with. All right, we're going to take Kiki Jiki. It's just what you do. It's really as simple as that. They Fading Hope it. They're like, well, you know what? I'd rather just have it for later, maybe. And that Fading Hope is going to save our Professor the trouble, and I'm sure this Angel Fire should hit. A third Fading Hope, wow. Or just a Surge. Okay, cool. That's good play, dude. Oddly, they have a decent card advantage now. Low on life. And this place is flooded. In case we have to pay one, right? No, we have to pay two. Ouch, dude. What a fantastic play. So this is actually looking pretty grim. They also have the Den. I don't know why that didn't attack. Interesting. A little late. A little late. That's all I have to say. I mean, at least we know we have the right deck, right? Maybe there's no removal. Maybe there's no interaction and we two-turn them. Unlikely, but maybe. If we had a creature land, it would... Oh, wow. Don't forget to include Hullbreaker Horror in your deck, chat. We have haste, but only as a 2/2. Reading him for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 with the land attacking. Interesting. They don't swing in with the land. Massive hit. And they just bounce it during our phase, right? Oh, that's good. They bounce their Kiki back. That's good too, yeah. Nice, dude. And draw a creature, draw a Vitrusio and an Angel Fire Ignition off the top, right? Two for one draw. A casual 2 for 1. Close, but no cigar. We had that Angel Fire still. If we didn't use it earlier, if we had saved it, that may have been a potential lethal, right? If the playline was just a little bit different there, but who can plan those sorts of things in advance, right? Wow, so close. What a close match. This bounces the Professor, and that's lethal. Good game. Very nice match. They also have the land, so, it's beyond lethal. Going first, 2 land. Probably just playing slow. Get that third land, though, decent. Boros versus Boros. Interesting. This would be tapped if we played it third, so we're not getting out of that regardless. And I think, if we play the Vitrusio, that de-incentivizes them to play a creature, and then they won't get +1/+1 counter. Or they leave the Vitrusio, make sure they get the counter. That goes to 3. Dang it. Huh. Let's swing for 2. Yep. Sadly, I think. And then the regiment can learn for the memory. Take the Luminarch out of the game. Oh my lord. I'm just realizing now, thanks to our Twitch chat, that we just had the pleasure, I did not even realize, of playing against After Office. Oh, Lord have mercy. One of my favorite Spanish streamers. Go check him out. Let's go back and rewatch that last match. Oh, bro, good game. This is a big hit here. A lot of Toledos. I think we take 7 to 12 though. Ouch. Yeah, I mean we have to take this now before we can't. Grab our memory this way. Play defensively. EEA beautiful. This is a big hit. The Reiju is probably going to be the icing on the cake here. Right? Good game, Garcia. It was close, just a little bit behind tempo, eh? Going first. Apparently, we need all the help we can get. A very nice 1-drop, 2-drop. 3-drop's not bad either. No removal. We definitely need it. For 1, Petruzio out. Might channel out eventually a little later on. We'll see. Thalia is cool. Simple as that. Thalia is cool. And it puts us in a spot where we actually can't really do much. Interesting. Tax. We big chillin'. And now it looks like this will be played as a land. Unless we draw another land. Luminarch is great. That is good too. Do we just go for it and say, haha, deal with this? Or do we take it like easy breezy, beautiful cover girl? I think playing defensively is nice. However, I really do like the offensive play as well. We're going to need a second white source for this. We'll get it. We'll get it. Nah, maybe not worth it. Oops. I meant to cancel attacks. Misclicks there. It's like, just instead of unclicking them, just press cancel attacks. It'll be faster. And then we actually confirmed the attack halfway through. That's not good. Okay, so this can be remedied. Good for you, HGG. Goes either way, right? Discard the Phoenix. That's exactly what we want. And then we learn the Phoenix back into play. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Boy! That was beautiful. I don't know if it gets better than that. Maya really liked it too. It's tempting, but we should just do this instead. It's tempting. A smash. Train it up, baby. Let's go. Little life gain. A little more life gain. Almost lethal. And we do have the lands, which should secure the win. That was beautiful. Going first. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Biscuit being a third land. All right, we do have 2, but really we need 3 and 4 and 5 and more creatures. It's a land. It's a little slow, but we'll hit for 1 here. That's fine. We get the Sparring Regiment out on 3, which is the biggest deal of this whole thing. What up, Tuesdays? Did you know that there was a cat here? You do now. Third land regiment out, which I love. We learn skis. We learn skis. We learn skis. What do we learn skis? I guess just a science. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. Restoration, cute. Ishiji, don't be rude. They grab a plains. They've not played a land. Oh, no, they have. Deserted Beach entered play here already. No drop for 2. I would love a land, but I suppose playing defensively isn't the worst. We hit for 4 here. Actually fairly, oppressive, a 4/5. Something that they're needing to interact with. They could have exile. At 5, it's starting to kind of outpace their damage distribution. And blue can kind of, lock things out in a variety of ways. I suppose we're just going to see how this works out. I'm going to destroy this restoration after damage, I hope. Oh my lord. They didn't do it while we were tapped. So they make just a blocker. Interesting. Why not? It's a lot of damage. Maybe all we need is that 1 damage. We can learn again. Yeah, get out of here. Nice trample damage for 7. We're not tapped. They do get the restoration of Nganjo as the 3/4, making the 1/1 spirits. And that, like they need single target removal. That's gonna do it, right? They do take their own creature out though. They create another. Let's take Scratch. That's an additional damage. We also have the lands, right? We're close. They need some life gain. Whenever you cast a white spell, gain 1 life. Well, there you have it. I think there could be interaction. Smile. EEA, beautiful. Love to see it. 303. Nice. Remember that band? Oh my lord. Woof. All right. Quick cat butt before we start the match. Hope you don't mind. We're going to keep 7. We like the land. I don't know what he is doing. Let me get on your lap, human. Let's play slow. Simba, you are destroying my bladder, dude. I suppose we can hold that play with fire and then cast it on a Luminarch rather than the Usher. That's pretty good. Nice. You done. You done. ACG, just stop it. Just stop it. Your hand, bro. Toss the Phoenix. Take the land. It's really that easy. You're like the Phoenix, aren't you, Tuesdays? Yeah, give me some wings, dude. I want the wings, dude. Can't spellbind them both. Beautiful. I would assume they block this. But you know what? It just comes back next turn. They're going to need to exile it. Which is, you know, I almost would have left it to exile this turn. Each their own. We get through it this time as a 4/4, which is nice. Yup. Double +1/+1 on tap. It should tap it another time the other way. You know what I mean? Oh, like normally they tap to the right. You should untap it normal and then tap it over to the left counterclockwise one more. I would love that. We're in trouble. I'll admit this. We are in trouble here. Some life gain would be fantastic. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I mean, it's his life gain. We need the land, or should we take this instead? Just name Adeline. We have trample if they try to keep that other thing back. Alrighty, let's see how that works out. I mean, we're at 16. We were going to survive most likely anyways. I guess we could have named Brutal Cathar. That would have been a good option as well. Or Skyclave. Maybe a better option. Kind of glad I named Adeline. They do have a big block if They, oh, wow, whoa. They realize. Should have kept the flyer back, but even at that, let's do a little bit of maths. Let's do some quick maths. We're at 7, we go to 10 and 13. They're blocking 3. We still deal 10, only needing to deal 9. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hashtag still lethal. On the slow, still keeping 7. I think it's a good hand. We just need some form of connive, I guess. To get this to the grave and then learn it with the professor. Thinks. Huh. I'm not going to not take it. All we need is that third land because we just picked up that study. Yeah. Wow. Third untapped land off the top. Ooh. They might take play with fire because they don't know. Or they take their time, they read, they figure it all out. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know, chat. They don't know, chat. Simba. This is my mouse cable. He's like, I know, it's a mouse. Now I have the Phoenix to the grave. Fantastic. Then we learn the Phoenix back to the battlefield. And we smash, and they block the Phoenix. Oh, they don't block the Phoenix. Please stop it, Simba. I'm trying to work. He was like, no, you're not. Not anymore. I'm here to play. Tuesdays? I'm here to play. Oh, they exile us. Disrespectful. Good play. You know what else is good play? We've got a little bit more work to do. We do have another Retrusio. We have Ignis Inspiration. Okay. If we're 2 down to 10, look at us go. We can't target them for 3. We have to pay 1 as a taxation, and then also damage is reduced. Ah, what a bully. Oh, double bullies. That's the wrong move. Well, they don't know. I do. Let's take Anatomy for the Vitrusio. And we're hitting for a whopping 1 damage down to 9. Look out. Look out. Imagine not taking the Phoenix. What did they take? The Vitrusio? I guess. Learn it up. Let's boof the no. I'm buff the Phoenix. Oh Lord. Now that's funny. LOL. I think the Phoenix is taking us home. The goodest of boys. I don't understand. Oops, I do now. I just missed lethal. I don't understand. You best start understanding HGG. Okay, you know what we can do though? Because, you know, all good decks that I build are what I like to call idiot proof. And here we have a good example of that. I don't understand. As they make another creature, buffing up Adeline's power. God. We get 2 damage in here. And, you know, I think it's fine. Leave another 1 damage and then another 3 damage. It should be okay. As long as we don't get exiled. They should have exiled the Phoenix, though, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so let's send it up top. And then we can academic probation their land and hit for lethal. They realize. 262. That's a nice little win streak here, too, eh? Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Simba and myself hope you're having, ooh, he's out here, an absolute magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. We have a new Mythic rank standard best of 1 deck for you all, playing against, you know, the best players and other decks in the world. So really some high quality content for you here today. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. It really does help beat up that YouTube algorithm and keep these kitties on the fancy feast, right? No, who am I kidding? They do not eat fancy feast. They're not allowed. They're on that organic diet, which in all honesty is way more expensive. But we love them all the dearest and wouldn't have it any other way. Would we, Tuesdays? Would we? Anyway, I'm gonna break down the deck, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this again within the Mythic rank gameplay footage, and then we're gonna open a pack. All right, cool beans. Let's go. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Oh, Twitchception. We have to do that all again, don't we?